I'll be telling you a story. And this is actually my favorite story of the Bible. And this story teaches us a lesson about faith, which is believing in God. This story is in Exodus 12 to 15 in the Bible. Okay? So this story starts with a man. His name is Moses. He was born and raised in Egypt, and now he lives in the desert and takes care of sheep. Then one day, he heard a voice. And that voice was coming from a bush that was on fire, but didn't burn. Here. Then, that voice called out his name again, Moses. And that voice was God's. Then God was telling Moses to go back to Egypt to let his people go. His people, God's people, are the Israelites who were taken captive by Egypt and were made slaves for 400 years. And they all believe that one day there would be a man, which is Moses, who were going to set them free. Then God said, go back to Egypt and let my people go. And Moses got scared and said, I don't know how to talk. I'm not good at talking. Then God said, I'll be with you on your journey. Then Moses went. He went all the way to Egypt. And there he met his friend Aaron. This is Aaron. Then they went inside Egypt, and there they went inside Pharaoh's palace. Pharaoh is the king. They went all the way over there to ask Pharaoh to let their people go. But Pharaoh's heart was strong, and he didn't want them to go because they were working for him as slaves. So then Moses kept on asking, but Pharaoh didn't let them. Then God sent 10 plagues to Egypt. But that's another story. I'm going to tell you this one. I'll tell you that one later. Then, after the 10 plagues and the last plague, Pharaoh's son, he died. And Pharaoh got really mad and let Moses' people go. Moses and God were obviously really happy, but probably sad for Pharaoh's son's death. Then Moses went to the desert with the Israelites. And there were a lot of Israelites. There were like 600,000, not including the women and the children and the animals. Then the Israelites got to an ocean. An ocean. That ocean was the Red Sea. Yeah, it was a sea. And then the Israelites were right behind them. And then imagine, Pharaoh didn't like it. He felt bad that he let the Israelites go. So he sent a bunch of soldiers after them. So imagine you're in this situation. There's an ocean in front of you, and a bunch of soldiers after you to get you killed. So then Moses prayed to God for help. Then Moses raised up his staff and hit it on the rock, and the ocean opened. And then they started walking in, and all the Israelites were behind him. Then it took them 3 days to go get across the whole sea. And then they saw the soldiers, Pharaoh's soldiers, right? They saw them and they got really scared. And then on the other side of the sea, Moses raised up his staff again and hit it. And the ocean closed. And all of them were dead. All of Pharaoh's soldiers were dead. And this story teaches us a story of faith in God. Because Moses had a lot of faith. He could have went back to Egypt and got killed. And it also teaches us how to believe in God. Because Moses, since the beginning, he didn't want to go. But then he believed God, that God would be with him. Then he went. And it's the same thing with us. if we want to, God can use us and be with us whenever we want to. And before I go, I want to say hello to my friend from Brazil, my Chew, my uncle, Aroni, and my mom's. This was just the first miracle God did to help Moses and his people. So, and this is also just the first story. I'm going to tell you the others in other videos, okay? I hope you liked it, and see you later. Bye!